Tonight, we're talking about consciousness, cognition, and perception on episode 39 of the Open Mic Show.
Welcome to the Open Mic Show, ladies and gentlemen. I am Steve Starr. As always, we have...
And I'm Cash West, and we got Zuzu with us tonight. What's up, Zuzu?
Hello.
And you still fucked that up.
Yeah.
Fuck it up.
We agreed that I was going to introduce myself. But I
Well,
guess
no, it
not.
wasn't even that.
It's okay.
Oh, God, the coronavirus
I'm a
got me.
guest. Oh, there it is. By demonetization.
I just got demonetized.
Hello, demonetization.
They're going to flag it. We don't even need to put it in anything. We're not going to talk about that tonight, so don't worry.
No.
Yeah.
Like I said...
Hold on.
Well, go ahead.
You did fuck it up. I just
Just
want to point
so.
that out to you. I want to show you exactly what happened. I said, hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Steve Starr. Welcome to the Open Mic Show. And as always, we have... And you said, and I'm... whatever you said.
Yeah,
and
I said, and I'm Cash West.
No, you
Which I should
said...
have said Cash West.
You said, hi, I'm Cash
Well,
West.
you know what? He didn't
It
prepare me
was-
for that.
I don't know.
It was the way you worded it
Well, guess
made it
what?
sound like it fucked
Listen.
it up. So it might have been my fault, but it was. I blame you.
I blame you.
I blame you.
Okay.
It's the way this
Agree
show goes.
to disagree.
There's always
It's always
shenanigans
your fault.
afoot.
So, episode 39. We're almost
Yeah.
to 40,
Oh God.
which is almost to
Ooh,
50.
the big 4-0.
We're-
the big 5-0.
Yep.
So, I thought of this subject because it's always been... Well, it's not only a question in the back of my mind, I assume. It's a question in the back of every living being's mind, I would think. Where does consciousness come from? And I'm not talking about, I woke up today and I'm conscious.
I mean, that's how. Literally, when you say it like that, though, that's how everybody's gonna take it.
So
and
how
you
should I
know,
say it?
I don't know.
So consciousness is, yes, being awake. I woke up today, I'm conscious.
So,
I'm
are you
aware.
talking about self-awareness?
That plays into it, yes.
So
Okay, so
self-awareness would realistically be the overarching.
right.
Okay,
So
yeah.
self-awareness would contain all of these subjects in which we wish to
Right.
speak about
So they're hand in
today.
hand because the consciousness I speak of is the self-awareness. Not only did I was born and now I am sentient.
You're you? Oh,
Yeah.
so sentience.
So I'm aware of my surroundings.
Are we going to do a measure of a man here?
No.
Who's Data? Who's Picard?
No, we're not doing all that. But
No? Okay.
I just want everybody to be aware.
Grey tea.
I tried that.
Hey, my character on STO does now too.
I just want everyone to be aware that the consciousness
He also
I
does
speak
finger
of
guns.
is our soul, should you say we have a soul. If you believe we do, or even if you don't. That's what I talk about in consciousness. What makes us, us. Right?
Oh, okay. So
So we're all different. We're all unique.
the couple different DNA fragments that we have than every other thing that's close to us.
Right. So then we talk
Opposable
about...
thumbs.
Hey, lifesavers. The thing in our head, though,
Yeah.
that's where it's all at.
pink
Problem
blob.
solving.
Right.
Problem solving is a big thing.
That's a huge thing
Yeah.
that separates us from the animals. All right, we also said in the intro cognition, which I'll give everybody the definition, is the mental action or process of acquiring knowledge and understanding through thought, experience, and senses, right? And also perception. You looked up the definition of that, and I don't have it offhand because I thought I did, but I didn't.
Good screenshot enough shit.
I did.
I don't remember what it
I
was.
did be in my history. Let me get it.
I got it. You're good. So we also said perception, and I wanted to give everybody the book definition, which I don't have memorized. All right, so
The ability to see, hear, or become aware of something through the senses.
so that plays in with your cognition, which you use perception to is how we see things. So Steve's over there standing talking to another person. Say he's over there talking to Zuzu, and I'm not in the realm of their conversation. So I perceive you're throwing your arms up like in the air and this and that, and you're being very animated. So what I could perceive is that you might be getting aggressive or angry with Zuzu, right? But in reality, you're over there excited about a new video game, and you're throwing your hands in the air like, man, the new Pokemon game.
Well,
I'm super
you know what they
excited,
say about assumptions, right?
Exactly. They make an asshole out of you and me. But the point is what I'm saying is everybody perceives things. Just how you look at things, I'm like, man, that guy looks angry, right? You see what I'm saying?
Yes. But we must refrain from saying its name.
Whose name? What?
Its name.
Oh, him?
Oh, yeah.
Did I say his name?
No.
Don't reference it.
Don't yet. Don't
acknowledge it.
Okay, so for those listening, in the span of us recording the last couple episodes and us recording tonight's episode, I bought a DOG.
Fucking DOG.
And said DOG has been a pesky
Terror.
DOG.
He's not been
this whole
he's
evening.
been a fucking terror.
Yeah, my DOG is an asshole.
He's worse than my DOG at my house, who I thought was an asshole.
Yeah, it's sad that we can't say the actual word because they'd be like, "Hey."
Okay.
Like he literally finally laid down.
Yeah, he's all right. He's good.
Oh,
So,
I referenced the sex.
But yeah, so my thing is, so let's talk about. We're not going to talk about perception per se right now, and like you said, cognition, which is the problem solving that separates us from the animals, right? So the ability for us to formulate our own thoughts and solve problems is a unique trait to us, yes. So, but where does that come from? That comes from the consciousness of being aware of your surroundings, right? So,
is it truly unique to us, though?
No, because I think animals can problem solve too. In their own way, not the way we think about it.
I read a story on the interwebs the other day about in the wild, apes are using stone tools.
Right.
They're using rocks and shit to fucking...
So I believe there are...
Right.
Like even my...
So like they're in the Stone Age.
Right. I see what you're saying. But even my DOG, I've noticed he's able to figure out a solution, whether it be very basic.
Right.
To find his bone when it's hidden, and he uses his senses for that as well.
Right.
So, but just to formulate how when he finds it, how am I going to get it out of this area?
Right.
Well,
My
which
paws
is
are
usually
limited.
Well, it was like I was at your house last night. He was looking for it to show me, and he was just desperately digging at the couch to try and get it
because he hit his bone and he knew where it was, but he was trying to get it out. And he was trying to figure out how he was going to get it out. I had to help him because he couldn't get it out, but. I mean, sometimes they are able to figure shit out on their own. He knows how to get the fuck out of a door. I tell you that. He knows how to open a door, not a handle door or a turn knob door,
right?
But a handle door.
Right.
If it pulls
so
down
like your screen door.
Yes, he knows how to get out of them. He knows how to unlatch it. He completely understands that. So we all have some type of consciousness, and there's people that believe that we have a collective consciousness. We just don't know it. We're all connected in a way to the earth. And the animals, and the water, and everything. Like, have you ever seen Avatar?
Yeah.
Like that.
So, what if our consciousness is more than just this form? What if, like, when we go to sleep, when we go unconscious, that our consciousness doesn't wake up somewhere else, and dreams are memories from that universe?
Thank you. That's what I'm getting to.
Well, no, okay. So here, hold on. I like what you're thinking there, but I don't think that dreams are like a crossed multiverse.
So I watched this thing on PBS about sleep.
I don't know, man.
So you go through cycles when you sleep. You have your normal.
Yeah, you have your normal.
You have your normal brain wave patterns, and then when you're in REM sleep, and then once you get deep sleep, your patterns shrink and become like they call them alpha waves, and it's something they can't understand.
So, no, I get what you're saying.
How I could just
your
kill
brain,
a man.
See, and that's the other thing. There's so much I want to say on this. So let's go. Let's not talk about that yet. All right. So you're talking about all these things happening when you go to sleep, right? So we know that there's
Right, like
in
something
our brain.
changes.
Synapses run off electricity.
Right.
All this shit, dude. So our consciousness is just a form of electricity running, right? Through our brainstem, through our brain. Right?
Down our spinal cord, out through
which
our
goes through our nerves
to send signals.
That does what our body does, right? So you could say, in a form of when I was talking about Avatar, how they connect to the earth with their little tails, right? That it's the same way for our it's just electronic, like everything. Like we're grounded to the ground, correct? So all that friction, electricity is running through. Holy shit!
No, don't jump.
All right, so
we just got handed bags of chicken. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right, and we're back. Sorry about that, guys. We were handed like 2 giant bags of chicken, which I'm never going to turn down in a pandemic.
Like, no
so,
shit.
Yeah.
So if you want some good stuff, Steve Starr and Cash West have a shit ton of chicken.
Well, I'm giving some of mine to
Tyson
Mikey,
chicken.
So I'm going to split it with him. Because I honestly don't need that much, and I don't think my kids will eat them.
Dude, I'm about to make chicken legs as soon as you bitches leave.
I'm going to make some tonight. Don't get me wrong. When we play some Call of Duty Warzone, shout out to them. That game's awesome.
So back to
so let's get back on topic. Anyway,
What the fuck were we talking about?
We were talking about consciousness, and I was talking about electricity and how we're tied. So our feet are grounded. Whatever, we're grounded to the earth in a way.
You're grounded to the earth.
There's always
You're
friction,
Tao.
energy, and some people think when we die that our energy just transcends to either another place, aka heaven, or
another
plane
of
or,
existence.
Parallel universe.
Energy recycled into the earth.
Or your soul gets recycled into another creature or another
you're talking about
living thing.
reincarnation.
Yeah, reincarnation. That could happen.
Some people believe in that.
And consciousness is just... it's the earth and the universe trying to understand itself.
Maybe. That's a good way to look at it. So that's the thing that confuses me, that if we are what makes us us and we're conscious of ourselves and aware, and then say reincarnation was real, and then we die, we really don't know what happens during that transcending period, and then boom, we're awake as a squirrel.
Right.
But I'm not me now. I'm a squirrel.
Right.
I don't think the same
And
way.
I get hit
don't
by
remember
Buick,
my kids.
and then
boom. And then
boom.
boom, you're awake and you're
Or what if we're gods and we're living every single life that's ever been lived on the face of this planet?
Now, that's a really wild way to look at it. Multiple gods? Polytheism or monotheism? We're one god living multiple lives?
Or like we're all the same god.
The same
We're all the
ball
same
of energy.
We're all the same thing, experiencing it all at different times.
That'd be fucking wild.
Right? I guess maybe the same spirit?
The Holy Ghost? So no. All right.
So
I was reading a few different.
Just shut down.
No, I don't know. I don't think we'll know until we know. You know what I mean? That's what we're trying to figure out, bud. So it's not that we're shutting anything down. It's that there could be a million different things of why we're conscious and aware of ourselves and aware of other people around.
It could just be the right neurons firing at the right time.
So then depression is like a glitch and all that?
Maybe.
Anxiety, the feeling you get when you're about to shit yourself because your anxiety's through the roof. You know what I mean? Like all these weird feelings that you get.
It could be a simulation. It could just be a
But this is from like dopamine
change.
releases when you're happy, or whatever the chemical imbalances that happen when depression happens or anxiety happens. And you said those could be what?
It could be a simulation.
Well, that could be another one of the fucking thing. I don't know. What makes people kill themselves? Why are there so many people adamant on
it's an
taking
error
their
in
own
the
life?
code.
That's part of it too. It's like how I'm not knocking anybody because I don't want to talk bad about anyone. But some people are like, how could you kill yourself? That's the easy way out. Blah 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 blah. And then there's other people that really they're like, yeah, if you don't want to fucking be here, don't be here. And that's why so many people are for assisted euthanasia. You know what I mean? Like, there's just so many different things in our world.
That.
You know what I mean?
Like, I'm on both ends of it.
I mean, I could see if you're like...
If you are dying or have a disease
cancer,
that is
you don't
going
want to fucking go through it and deal with chemo?
Or you have a disease that is eventually going to kill you.
Right.
You should at least live out some of it until you get to the point that it's not feasible
Until you're
to take,
a burden?
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, I don't want to say it like that
you don't
because...
want
That's
to, but
what I
it's a sad
told my
reality.
wife. I said, look,
reality.
if we get into an accident or something and I'm a fucking burden, pull that fucking plug.
Right.
Let me go.
Make sure your life insurance is
Right.
set up and get it.
Let me fucking go.
Trust, I'll end up in another multiverse or I'll come back as a squirrel.
But bro,
No,
that could be just be the beginning as of when we end that life. What's that goddamn movie, man?
But no, that's...
where the people started killing themselves because the guy said there was an afterlife. He found an afterlife. If you know the movie, peskycattynt@gmail.com. I can't think, and I don't want to Google right now. But anyway,
Cash is done.
Why?
Because you don't remember movie titles. Who's in it?
Kevin, or the guy from Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I'm bad with names today.
The guy from Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yeah.
Was he also in...
The main character.
Okay, so...
Was it the dude from How I Met Your Mother?
Yes.
Okay.
So...
Tall guy.
Jason
Segel.
Yes, Jason Segel.
That's his name.
Yeah.
He was in the movie.
What's gonna work? Teamwork.
Oh, God.
So he was in the movie.
So
Anyway, and the dad is Robert Redford in the movie. That's the actor. And anyway, he proves there's an afterlife or whatever. And so people start offing themselves because they know there's an afterlife. They think it's a heaven, but it could be whatever. You know,
Right.
I'm not going to give the movie away if you haven't seen it. But, shit like that.
So it's like a Constantine paradox.
Right. So it's like your consciousness is just then like just all of a sudden.
Because you know it's no longer a charity, so you
Right,
fucking
yeah.
go to hell anyways.
So there's different shit that has to do with this. So much stuff, and I personally, out of all of it, I want to know where our damn, is it in our soul that some people believe we have? In our body? Does it come from our brainstem where all this shit's going on?
I think maybe that's where it is.
Was Jesse Eisenberg in that movie?
I don't remember.
You know who I'm talking
No,
about, right?
it was him and a female, Robert Redford. I don't think he was in it.
I don't see... Because he played
Just
an
put Jason Segel.
I did, and there's a movie called The End of the Tour, and he's played an author that killed himself.
No, that's not it.
No? Okay.
End of the Tour?
Yes.
No, that's definitely not it.
It's newer.
It is fairly... It's in the last few years. But,
Yeah, but the last few years means fucking all the way back to 98.
Yeah.
it's right here. It's the Discovery. It's called the Discovery.
Yeah, see, I made you Google
And that's
it.
what it means. That you discovered an afterlife. So, it's a good movie, and it's fucking weird, man.
Rooney Mara? Wow.
The female in it? Yeah, she's...
That's the chick from The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So,
Something else.
it's a good movie. If you have not seen it, watch it, man. I wish you would have watched it before we talked about this. So,
You didn't tell me nothing
I didn't
about
think about it. God damn it. You can't blame me for everything, bud. Quit deflecting.
I blame you for everything that goes wrong in my life. You just don't realize it.
Okay. So, and then, I looked up the definition of consciousness earlier, and it says the simplest sentient or awareness of internal or external existence. Despite centuries of analysis, definitions, explanations, and debates by philosophers and scientists, consciousness remains puzzling and controversial, being at once the most familiar and most mysterious aspect of our lives. So you got the major domains of cognition. You got attention. I can pay attention to you. You can pay attention to me. You're paying attention to the show and listening to us.
Hopefully.
You got memory. You're going to remember certain things of interactions you've had with other people or other things.
Your favorite episodes of the show.
Exactly. Intelligence. Your IQ. How you solve problems. How you figure things out. How you go about day-to-day life to survive as a human being without help. All right? Executive functions. Doing things on your own. Chopping wood. Milking a cow. Punching someone in the face. Whatever. Social cognition. How you act in society. How you act in public, interacting with other people. And judgment. How you make decisions. Decisions. Cottonmouth.
You got Italian there.
Decisions. Judgment. How you make decisions. How you figure shit
Like
out.
a New York Italian.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, come on.
That's all your major domains of cognition and dealing with consciousness. Then you have your senses. Sight, smell, taste, hearing. touch. all
Yeah,
that
but
shit.
is your green the same as my green?
That's what we were talking about earlier. No, it's not because I'm colorblind.
Hold on.
And I'm not even colorblind because
What
there's two
color is
different.
this?
It's supposedly green. I know Mountain Dew's
What
green.
do you think it is?
It looks like it's like a. So I don't think that's green like grass.
Okay, it's not really
It's a
green.
different shade. So, but that's how I understand colors because I understand how they're supposed to be associated because people tell me these things, right?
Okay.
Right.
But I
That's
want to
right.
know what you see when you.
I don't know
look
how
at
to
this
explain it
box.
because I don't know what colors are the way you know colors.
Okay, so
But-
you do know the way I know colors because you associate this with a shade similar to grass, but you know it's not the same.
No.
So work from that
No,
and
listen.
say, this is
Listen.
The color.
So I can't formulate.
When
what
they
that
showed
is.
the
It's just
flashcards
green.
with like the green ball, he didn't see
a green ball.
what somebody else seen. It was a different shade, right? And when they said what's the other color that fucks with you?
It's green, red,
Green, red,
brown,
red and brown. So those would all.
and so green and brown. Obviously,
Yeah.
I'd have a hard time differentiating those because I see colors.
Right.
And then it's purple and blue, and then there's like yellows on that spectrum too. But like I mix up yellow and green all the time.
So is that a yellow to you? Does it like that's what I'm trying to figure out. I want to know.
It's a green to me.
It is,
That is a green to me. But
okay.
it's weird because the test they give me those bubble tests,
Uh-huh.
and I can't see any of the numbers in them. I only got one right out of 11
Right.
for the Army.
I see them all.
I don't see any.
see all of them, but I usually see the majority.
So when
of
I
them.
go to play Call of Duty or Fortnite, I have to put on colorblind filter.
right.
So when you go home and you want to see what I see, go to Deuteranope or whatever the fuck it's called on your colorblind filter, and that's what I see. And that's how I differentiate my colors.
Wow.
So
Just
There's a
everything
color
black
blind-
and white and
Now,
missing stars.
there's also people that are colorblind, like a dog is colorblind. It sees black.
Right.
well, that
No, they say dog can see some color.
yeah.
Well, I don't know.
It's not just grayscale.
Yeah.
So, but for the most part, they don't see colors like you or I.
I think it's like a green scale, more like a night vision.
And that's all in your eyes. You know,
but-
your retinas, your what's the shit called in the back of your eyes?
Optical nerve.
The fucking I'm not a fucking eye doctor.
Optometrist.
No, that's an eye doctor. I said the shit, the cones, and
okay,
shit. The cones and
yeah,
rods,
but you just
cones
said-
and rods, bro.
Hold
I
on,
figured it out.
time out.
Right, I know.
Time out. I
Yeah.
want to clarify everything that just happened because I witnessed it all.
We did
So-
smoke a joint too.
So you
Miserable.
said, "What are they called?" I don't know.
in the
I'm
back
not.
of your eyes, I said,
And he said, "I don't know."
I'm not an eye
and then you said, "I'm not an eye doctor." And he said, "You mean an optometrist?" And you said, "No, the things in your eyes. That's an eye doctor. The things in your eyes."
an eye doctor looks in my eye.
Yeah.
Cones and rods.
Okay.
They're like, and you know how it's projected in the back of your eye upside down, but we see it right side.
Right. Yeah.
So what? Are
yours
yours like penis shaped?
No, they're different for the colors. That's what mine.
Because he's only got eye for the.
Just like you wear glasses and I
That's why
do
he
not.
enjoys roosters.
But seriously, just like he wears glasses and I don't.
I heard him say
Right.
something about that's his favorite restaurant.
I have
Yes,
perfect
I
vision.
got
You
you.
don't, right?
Okay.
Hey,
Ooh.
hey.
Would it be a dick?
But
Hey.
no, that's not what. You can see colors and I can't, right?
What
So-
color is this, bitch?
Exactly. It's back and forth. So. It's
Hey, what
all
color is
fucked
that
up.
candle?
So we all perceive everything
I'm
different.
gonna fuck with you the rest of the night. What color is that candle?
You ready to have a serious conversation?
I am having a serious
We all
conversation.
perceive everything
What
different.
color is
Yes.
that candle?
It's fucking blue.
Is it really?
Yep.
Just like there's music that
quit.
you
I
perceive as
quit.
good, and I presume
It's all
as
subjective.
terrible. It is.
Yes.
It's all in the self. It's all in
Yeah,
what the
it's
self
like,
What did I
wants.
say earlier when I was in the car with you? I said, I'm going to make a post since it's almost the end of the world that I'm really a Little Uzi Vert fan. And I like his songs. And I was listening to it, and he probably didn't like it, but I liked it.
No, you like that one song that I know for sure
Two songs.
because it has a line that sounds like a Backstreet Boys song. Because you really said, "I'm gonna make a post that I'm a Backstreet Boys fan."
I liked Backstreet Boys when I was younger. I'm not hiding
Don't
that.
be a
Hey,
bitch.
I ain't lying. I made out to a bunch of bitches listening to that shit back in
Love
school.
that shit. If you
Right?
play Backstreet Boys,
Oh,
I didn't play
yeah.
it for me. I
No.
played it for the women.
Right? Yeah.
He's lying. He played it for himself on the
Right.
inside.
That motherfucker was singing along and dancing
Hey,
for the girls.
I really know. We
What?
played that.
Oh, that's
we did
NSYNC.
that.
Wrong
That's
band.
NSYNC. But no, But I was listening to Lil Uzi Vert's song that he did use a line from the Backstreet Boys, and I ended up liking the song. But that's here nor there. Like, he doesn't like AC/DC.
No, okay, hey. Hold on. I have one thing to say on that, and it's a fair statement because multiple people do agree with it. They still listen to them, and they're like, yeah, I like them. But they agree with me. I just happen to go, okay, because of that, I don't like you. I don't want an album that is 12, air quoted, 12 songs that's really just one really fucking long-ass song with different words.
It is the same chords over and over again, really.
It's hard for him to sound different. He has a unique sound.
Yeah.
It's just the music sounds the fucking same,
too. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And you're right. And that made them millions of dollars. I'm not hating on them for that.
2 singers. 3. They're on their 3rd.
Or they're back. Altogether? No, they're the original because he got the surgery and.
You know who does like him? Jim Brewer, the comedian, and he does music with him.
You know, I'm not. Hell,
he does.
Them.
He does a damn good impression.
There's a couple of songs that I will admit I do like. It's the ones that definitely sound different than what you hear for every other major.
My favorite is
song.
Big Balls.
Yeah, that is
but
awesome. Highway to Hell, man.
I'm sorry. That's my thing. You know. Just like that's why I don't like Rush.
They do. I give you that.
So
they do sound
not just
similar
that,
in a lot of songs.
is they are overplayed.
Yeah, that's true too.
Our parents listen to that shit.
Ooh, Thunderstruck's a good one too.
Ooh, yeah. You take a drink every time he says thunder. You are wasted by the end of the song.
But no, seriously. So we all perceive things different. Like Final Fantasy VII, I think it's a badass game.
I love
my favorite.
There might be people out there that don't.
Yeah,
one of my favorite.
I'm pretty sure that nobody.
You can't say that. You cannot say that.
Okay, so I'm 90.
I'm pretty sure that everybody. No, that's a bad statement.
No, it is a bad statement, but you know what? I'm willing to stand behind it. I don't know anybody who speaks badly.
I don't either, but I don't know anybody that has the Rona either. Just saying.
We don't know that.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, all right.
We can't afford tests.
So, I gotta go to my phone, not the notebook. There's different ways to look at. I want people's opinions on it. I want to hear your conspiracy theories. I want to hear what you think or research.
That you want to just jump into that shit right now?
No, not you guys. I'm talking about.
We can jump into that shit right now.
No. I'm saying
I got like 5 on deck.
There can be part 2, 3, and 4 of this show. I don't care.
I don't know, man.
We already got to do stupid shit we did as kids, part 2. So,
great. So I got to try and remember shit that I already can't remember.
I want to hear conspiracy theories about.
Have you listened to that?
About,
I dove off a house. That's like literally my claim to fame in that entire episode.
There's a time I did
diving off houses.
Oh yeah,
acid.
And mine was wrecking a lot of things. But anyway, I want to hear what you guys think. Where consciousness come from the moment we're born, and I think consciousness starts somewhere in the womb. My opinion. To the point where when we're born, we don't have vivid memories of that era in our life, but until we're about, some people say 3 years old, some people say 5. So I want to hear what you think. peskycatent@gmail.com. God damn, just email us and tell us. And if you don't want us to say your name on the air, we won't. And if you want us to announce what you think and your name, we'll do it. And we'll read it and we'll tell people about it. But me personally, I think it's weird because I think consciousness isn't a brain. Because when I get a migraine, I'm conscious, but I am not coherent.
So you're saying like the overcharged electron or neurons fuck with the way you are?
Yeah, I mean I can't walk without being dizzy or stumbling. I can't see right. I can't really talk that well. I see like.
Are you sure you're not having a stroke?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Do you smell burnt toast?
No, I've been diagnosed with migraines. This is just when I wake up with really, really bad headaches.
I'm having
like I throw up sometimes. So I'm here. Like somebody can go, "Do you want some chicken noodle soup?" And I'm like, "Fuck no." But it's not here. It's not me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
it's just
I can't function.
It's just like auto response.
Yeah. So it's like sending a message in Messenger,
autopilot,
and getting a response like, "Yeah, I'll be with you later."
I'll get with you in 4 to 5 weeks.
Exactly. So you know what I mean? Like it's all fucked up. So there's different levels of consciousness. This is what I mean. Drunk people, you're altering your state of mind. What are you doing right now? You're hitting a bowl. You're altering your state of mind. Peyote. whatever. You know what the Native Americans did.
I want to do peyote.
Yeah, ketamine.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, dude. Hey, that's crazy, bro. You ever tried DMT?
Hey.
All right, Joe.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Oh, dude. Pesky cat road trip to New Mexico and do peyote with some Indians.
I mean, that'd be wild. But
can we do it by the Joshua tree?
I don't know.
Bush will pay it to us.
Oh, shit.
We could be like U2 and write a
Oh my
defining
God.
sellout album.
And then force everybody to put it on their iTunes account.
No, that was years later. That was years later.
Oh, Jesus. So, the scientists have been trying to fucking study this shit. They've been trying to figure it out.
That will be a live episode if we do that.
Yeah, we should.
What?
What we should?
What episode?
We should go do peyote with.
Oh my
Indians
God,
and
That
then
would be a
record
fucking live episode. Why would that not be live?
Right.
And then do a
I
live
would be on Facebook
No,
Live.
and then do a live episode right after. We don't want to bother the Indians when having to deal with our
They're
recording.
Native
shit.
Americans.
I don't know.
Racists.
I don't know if we go live, but we could probably
The engines.
feathers, not red dots.
All right. All right. So
No, but seriously,
He's like, what
the
the?
fuck
Good
did
ending
he
to that.
just
Let's
say?
get back on topic. Here's a good ending to this article I was reading. It says, despite great progress in our scientific understanding of the brain, we still don't have
No
even,
jack shit.
Yeah, we don't. We don't have even the beginnings of an explanation of how complex electrochemical signaling is somehow able to give the rise to the inner subjective world of color, sound, smells, taste, and each of us knows in our own case, like we were saying. Everybody's
Right.
different. So there's a deep mystery in understanding how we know what we know about ourselves from the insides fits together with what scientists tell us about matter from the outside. So how does electromagnetic chemicals or electrochemical signaling bring rise of who me and you are? How different we are, even in our gestures, our mannerisms, and how we fucking see the world. How was firing electrons make us so different? That's the question.
You know, here's the thing. I was hit in the head with fucking 400-pound washing machine, right?
Damn.
Right. I cracked the back of my skull right there where the first vertebrae meets. And I still have a dent to this day, right here. And everything's been different since.
TBI, bro. The whole. Let's get into another wormhole right here. Okay, so boom. That's another thing about how your mind is altered, not from chemical, like drug chemicals, or not from anything you're doing, but you have a brain injury.
Right. Dude, I've had multiple
We only are now
concussions.
finding out about CTE.
Right.
Aaron Hernandez had CTE when they did an autopsy on him. Bad. Chris Benoit had CTE. Who else had CTE? Dave Mirra, the BMX rider who killed himself.
Right.
CTE.
So didn't the Kansas City Chief that went in and killed the two coaches and then himself?
Brain injuries, football. I had a couple concussions when I played. Anything you do with high contacts, the soldiers in the war. With
My
the
concussions
IEDs.
were mostly from skulls to the dome.
It could be fighting. It could be fucking shit falling on your head. It could be whatever, dude.
I don't know. It made a pretty good weapon at the time.
But
Nobody
in the
wins
end,
with a headbutt.
look at Muhammad Ali when he let people rope a dope his ass.
Especially when you get them right there on the bridge.
The motherfucker wasn't the same. He should. You know, I don't know. I want to know if now I'm not a doctor. This is just purely hypothetical, my opinion. I want to know what is Parkinson's is what Michael J. Fox has.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would love to ask him if he ever had any head injuries. To be honest, because I don't think Parkinson's. Now, don't fucking get me wrong. I don't think Parkinson's comes from head injuries. I want to know if anything's related.
Right.
For the fact of how Muhammad Ali shook, to the
Right.
fact of how Michael J. Fox shakes.
Right.
Well,
I
didn't
wonder if he
Muhammad
ever had-
Ali actually have Parkinson's or something there?
He might have. I should look that up. But that's what I'm saying. He got hit in the head so much from rope-a-dope when he was laying on the ropes and let him beat him down to wear him out. That's literally what it did to him. So that altered his state of consciousness. He couldn't talk.
Right. It got real bad there.
Like
at the
you just
end.
said, you're not the same person. I'm not the same person when I came back from Afghanistan in 2012.
Right.
But it's not from. That's from traumatic bombs.
That's
coming in, and
PT. That's PTSD.
You know, like when bombs are landing near, it gets
Yeah.
pretty scary. And I'm not saying that I went out and did crazy shit. I'm just saying maybe a mild case. But it's just little shit like that. Like when people hear gunfire and they were an infantryman, they might. There's two different
Tense
ways
up.
of responding. They might tense up and freeze, or they might react.
or
You see what
they
I'm saying?
might Or they might go contacts.
Right,
contact.
and they might have a flashback.
Yeah.
And now their altered state of mind is
Yeah,
like,
now they're
because of the
somewhere
chemicals
else.
and the neurons that fired.
Yeah.
It's all fucking crazy. So
Yeah.
what I'm saying is there's different levels of consciousness in different forms. So it's just wild, you know?
So,
It is Parkinson's that Muhammad Ali had.
That's what I'm saying.
doesn't Ozzy have that as well?
Yes.
I don't see Ozzy getting hit over the head a lot for anything.
Whoa.
I don't know, though.
Dude, he partied hard.
Yeah, that's true.
I know when I partied hard, I took some falls.
I guess that makes sense, too. So what I want to know is, did Michael J. Fox have any accidents on set? Anytime?
Right.
I don't know a lot of people with Parkinson's.
Right.
So what I'm saying is I love Michael J. Fox as an actor. I thought he was great,
Yeah.
and it sucks that he has it. But I want to know if that's related in any way. But if you look at him, though, look at the difference in the
Yeah, but what
Parkinson's
if-
of Muhammad Ali, where his speech was impeded. Michael J. Fox can still talk and hold a conversation.
Well, he gets
shaky.
shaky.
Yeah. So,
Well, I don't know. I haven't heard from him or
yeah,
seen him in a while.
in the public eye. I haven't seen news or anything.
I mean, he was always like a super sweet guy.
Spin City was a good.
There was never any like
Yeah.
crazy Michael J. Fox drug stories. Was
No,
there?
I'm not saying anything.
No,
I don't think so.
No,
I'm
yeah.
asking. I'm legitimately
No,
asking.
honestly,
never
I
heard
don't think
anything
so.
like that. I thought he
Because-
was a straight dude.
Because that's 7% of people. Which 7% is 7%.
Yeah.
It is drug induced.
Right.
He could, but this is the thing. We can't put. He was in the limelight.
Right.
He could have had drug problems. We
He
don't
could
know
have been.
about.
He could have been in a closet.
Yeah, and that's.
Listen, I'm not saying he was, but he could have
been.
been tooting it up on
Right,
the
we
reg.
don't know. There's so many things that can contribute to Alzheimer's and fucking.
Oh yeah.
And especially back in the day, people were more
Pesticides
cautious
and
about certain
herbicides.
things, you know what I mean?
What?
What not?
Pesticides and herbicides linked too, so he could have just been like an avid gardener.
What if he was a
Right,
gardener?
yeah.
and he used that what's that weed killer shit?
Yeah.
It's been linked to a lot of stuff. Yeah, who knows? There's a lot of stuff, but that's what I'm saying though. Overall, the electro
You know who
signals
knows?
in his
You
brain.
know who knows? The writer of the program in which we are living now.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. His brain has been altered, where his things fire different than us, where we can hold
And
a
if he
steady
doesn't know-
hand and he cannot.
Then the guy who wrote the program in which he's in.
Now, what movie was that? That was the one with Matt Damon, where he wasn't supposed to be with the girl.
Oh, I can't remember.
No, where they kept going up and they end up finding the creator, the director, writing the code and all that. They didn't meet him right off, but they were meeting the angels, who were the code protectors. You guys haven't seen that movie with Matt Damon and the hot chick from Tomorrow Never Dies?
Negative ghost.
Really?
No, that doesn't sound
Movie
familiar.
buffs my ass. Go ahead and look it up.
I'm
Matt
not-
Damon and what's her name? I forget her name now. She's the British chick.
From?
I just
What
said
else?
from
What
Tomorrow
year?
Never Dies with Tom Cruise. The movie where they kept repeating
I
it over
know.
and over. She was the Full Metal bitch.
Wait, is it Miss Poppy or Miss Poppins?
She's in a bunch of movies. God,
Mary
she's in The
Poppins.
Quiet Place.
Yeah, it's Mary Poppins.
Yeah,
Oh,
she plays
it's
Mary
Emily
Poppins.
Blunt.
There you
Yeah,
go. Emily Blunt.
yeah.
I just know her as Hotcakes. No, I'm
Hotcakes.
just kidding. I'm just kidding. She is pretty. I think
Dude,
pretty.
she's married to.
Oh yeah, who is she married to?
Jim.
Jim
From The Office.
yeah, that's what they made a Quiet Place.
Yeah.
And A Quiet Place Part 2.
She's married to Jim. Fuck him.
Dude.
I was always jealous of him because of the chick in the show he was
You're
with,
right.
from The Office.
Dude.
Who he, was not really with, I don't think.
Dude, wait, is that?
He stole Pam.
No.
Right.
I don't care what he says.
Wow.
What? What are you wowing about?
Stanley I can't pronounce his last name. That guy. Because that's her brother-in-law.
Oh, Stanley Tucci.
Yeah.
He's in a few movies.
He's in a lot of movies.
Yeah.
Wasn't he in the first Hunger Games?
But that's my point.
And then
But
was
listen, you're getting off
killed
topic.
by
The movie that he
bears.
was in with Emily Blunt. Matt Damon and Emily
I'm
Blunt.
working on it.
All right. That movie, he was destined to be United States Senator. That was supposed to be written in his code. But the girl
Right.
came into his life and messed that all up, so they had to get her out of it. So they erased her. They met once in a bathroom by fate. By accident, though.
Right.
It wasn't supposed to be his fate. The code was written wrong. Somebody fucked up, and they're about to lose their goddamn job over it. So they had to fix the shit. But he kept running into her, and he kept trying to figure out where she would be when they change it. It's fucking wild. And that's probably one...
Wait, hold
Matt
on.
Damon movies I like.
Was the Falcon in it?
Yes. And he was one of the angel code writers, or code protectors.
What about John Slattery?
Yes, they're all in it. That's the movie. Goddamn,
So what's the
just come on.
goddamn title?
And Terrence Stamp? No. The Adjustment Bureau.
The Adjustment Bureau. Great movie. Fucking watch that too. So you got 2 movies on your list you both need to see.
And I don't remember either one of them, even though I'm looking at the title of the one
The
right
Adjustment Bureau. I'm writing them down in the book.
here. I'm never going to look at that
Now I
book.
can't remember what the other one was because you done fucking made me forget. And we have to now when I remember to go back and listen to this episode, I'll remind you, and you have to fucking
You're
watch
not going to listen to this.
Oh yeah, I started that special new group.
Anyway,
Haha.
so that's what I'm saying is there's different. It's all fucking crazy. You guys get my gist?
Negative Ghost Rider.
So where do you think consciousness comes from? The brain or
Yeah, Mr.
the
Quiet
soul?
Steve
The brain
Starr.
or the soul? Just your opinion.
Wait a second. What if the soul is the brain?
Yes!
Because we talked about
What if
the
that?
soul, but the brain doesn't travel with us when we die.
Yeah, but what if that bioelectricity is everything?
But who... Hold on.
What if that's everything?
Hold on.
We just become light.
Who says that what travels onto either what you become next or the multiverse that you are born into when you die? Who says that's a soul?
So what do you think? What would be another explanation?
Change the fucking disc.
So we're all code. We're all code.
Yes.
Like we're blood vessels.
Yes.
It's a bigger thing.
We are just
We are bacteria in the gut. We
Yeah.
are the virus in the lungs.
We are just cells making up something else.
Wait. So what you're saying is we are just in one step in the way that the universe learns about itself.
dust in the wind.
Oh yeah, we ain't shit.
The whole point of this shit.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Have fun doing it while you're here.
Right?
So there's no meaning to life. You're
No, there is a
Existentialist
meaning.
or
No,
Nihilist.
there is a meaning to life.
No. I mean, they're...
Reproduce.
consume all natural
Consume.
No,
resources
I mean-
and move on like a virus.
That maybe that's what we are.
We could be, man. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Look, we're trying to change a planet so we can inhabit it, to exploit it for its resources.
Because we need resources to survive. We are a parasite. And Earth is just the being it's our host.
So the spaceship that we have, that we're riding on, flying through space.
I don't think we're flying through space.
Oh no. Okay.
Wait,
Woo-
what?
whoosh, 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 whoosh,
Yes.
whoosh, whoosh,
So we're
whoosh.
orbiting our star,
Yeah. I'm
And
sorry,
our
I took it away.
star-
I thought you meant we're like.
and our star's orbiting the.
Yeah.
So we're moving.
Right.
We're never really in the same place.
No.
Right.
No.
So we're slowly moving in and around and away.
Mm.
So we're on a giant spaceship orbiting godzillions of nuclear bombs simultaneously going off.
You know what I really liked was where'd that come from?
The window's open.
Yeah, you know what I really liked was Men in Black when we were just on
It just wants to land.
like a dog or cat's chain
Right.
hanging there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A whole
Or
galaxy.
we were a marble when they were playing in that one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
And then he walks over to a door, opens it up, and they're in a locker.
it's wild.
Yeah.
So we
That was
may
the
never
second
know
one.
until we reach that peak where our heart no longer beats and our brain no longer sends those signals, and we move on to our next stage.
So here's the big question, though.
Is it evolution? Is it considered evolution?
Can you learn to harness your electrical pulse and make it do something other than what it does?
No, this is not Infamous on PlayStation. Sorry.
I didn't say it was.
No, well, I don't know. Like,
Could I
We
harness...
only use 10% of our brain, guys.
Exactly. So could I train and focus my body
Uh-huh.
to maybe focus the entire electrical charge that goes through my body into a certain section?
Yes.
here's the thing.
That's how we shock each other.
Yeah.
No.
but that's
That
not-
is static electricity.
But that's not... no, that's exactly
That's
what
part
it is.
of it. That
Right.
inflated.
That's
So-
us holding
so-
it like...
So is that a... So
God,
we can...
scientists are probably going to listen to this like, these guys are fucking idiots.
idiots.
God, you guys are fucking stupid.
They're like, consciousness,
We're
let's
just
see what
fucking
these
around, man. We're
fucktards
getting
have
high
to
and
say.
We're talking what we think, man.
So,
It's on a higher
okay,
level.
so a static shock is an electrical buildup that your body can't hold
Yeah,
anymore
exactly.
because you already got enough electricity. Okay. And so that's just your discharge.
That's
Yes.
But
That
But
is an accidental
okay, so
focus.
if you don't
That's
have
not
any, extra, and you have to use your electricity, would that diminish your being?
No.
If the bioelectricity
So here's
your
the
being,
thing. Here's the thing. Think about it. Everything in the world has it. And
but it's not like we're
even
well,
if
I
you
guess we kind of
even
are.
if you lose some, yeah, you're absorbing more from other locations consistently. So could you train your body to overabsorb and put it out?
and
I
not
think when we
discharge.
start figuring out how we use more of our brain, then maybe.
Not necessarily like force lightning.
I'm
not going that far.
I think when
But
the
could I
first
walk up
child
and go,
born that can
"Thump,"
use more brain
on like
will
your
be
heart.
able to talk in this.
But yeah, would I be able to walk up and like thump on your heart and it be enough of a jolt to maybe give you like what is it, an arrhythmia?
Give us another 500 years or 1,000 years on that, and maybe. What were you saying?
Okay, so when the next evolution comes out, I think they will be able to do more stuff with their brain, i.e., not move stuff, move stuff without physically touching it.
You think they're going to be telekinetic?
Yeah. I think that would. I think that may be.
What
the
is
movie,
that telekinesis?
the movie Looper.
Yes.
Another movie talks about this. They were able to like. Flip
I think
quarters in their hands.
telepathic is
Yes.
reading.
And they also
minds.
had time travel in that. But yeah, telekinesis was a part of that, and evolving to like that boy that
Wait a
lifted
second.
all them people in the house and blew them all up, and their blood went everywhere.
It's the
Check
X-Men.
this out. Check this out. You know how the gray aliens
Yeah.
are perceived that when they're perceived, they're big black eyes,
Yeah.
big heads, and they can do like telekinesis and like telepathic shit. What if they aren't the ancient? What if they are the ancient civilization that was here before us, and they mastered all that?
And they got away somewhere else, and they keep coming back to check on us.
Yeah, because they knew that fucking asteroid was coming to flood the Earth, so a bunch of them bailed just in case.
Could be.
And
We may
then
never know.
they evolved over time, cruising through space, and then they finally found their way back. And now they're like, oh shit, maybe we shouldn't deal with them right now.
Like, what the fuck is these things? These little pink and brown and weird creatures.
Look at the monkeys dance.
Stupid creatures. Yeah, I don't know, man. The aliens is a whole other subject we have to have another show on, because that could play into our aliens. Our gods. We don't know.
Yeah. Seeing how you want to just bring that up, I just want to remind you, we found Sasquatch.
No, we didn't.
We did.
Where?
I play as him every night.
Fuck up. Yeah, if you want to watch our Fortnite stream, you'll see Sasquatch. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys. We'll have more parts on this show. I'm going to leave it up to you guys to tell us what consciousness is in your own form of words that your brain puts together and makes different from our thoughts. So if you think, I don't care, just lay it all out in the email. You can Skype us. What's our Skype again? We haven't been on it in a while. PCE open mic. Is it PCE open mic show?
I sure.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll get back to you with that. It'll be in the description of the podcast.
There you go. Yeah, but email's the best way to get through us. You can get us on Facebook on the Open Mic Show at the Open Mic Show Podcast, on Instagram at the Open Mic Show all underscores, or Cash __ West, or what else we got?
Steve.Starr.666 posted a picture at the beginning of the show. Fucktard. Yeah, posted a picture on it at the beginning of the show. As little as I use it, I did tonight.
There you go. And
Awesome.
And I tagged you in it.
well, I'll have to get on there and check it. I don't know when. See, that shit fucks me up. I don't know when people tag me on Instagram. It's weird.
Oh, I did tag you in it.
That's cool. I'll check
It's
it.
dumbass.
I don't do social
yeah,
media.
but mainly we go to email for everything. So
It's weird.
Let us know what you think.
At ENTCat on Twitter. I don't know if you said that.
Cat on Twitter. We haven't used Twitter in a while. We need.
I checked
we need to get somebody to run our Twitter. If you're interested in running our Twitter for free, because we're not paying you, because
we're a bunch of broke
you like doing
bitches.
social
We're
media.
not getting paid.
Yeah, we're
I
not
know,
getting paid
right?
right now. So if you like doing stuff like that
We'll
on
show
the
you the
side, let us know.
analytics.
Run our Twitter. Make sure our values align. Other than that, we don't like talking about religion or politics, but we talk about everything else.
He
So,
says
yeah.
I changed the group photo to something
Great.
slightly religious earlier. No, I just did.
Oh yeah. So yeah, get at us, and we hope you enjoyed the show tonight. I am Cash West.
Oh, I'm Steve Starr.
And I'm Zuzu Asner.
And we'll see you guys on episode 40. Have a good night.
Bye.